But yeah, but yana so man you nice tax can ho. President Kufuor to take konwa so okobe bi no say na mo man to aba mame a ni nyina ye bo afu say look.
Welcome to this episode of the Political Rant with me, The Voice, right here on GCN TV page. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the notification so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. This is a wake-up call to our friends in the NDC. See, number one, Ghana is not a banana republic. Ghana, there are laws that govern this nation. It's a sovereign nation, it's a republic, and is governed by a constitution. And the constitution in Ghana is supreme. And this constitution was adopted in 1992. Number two, you can't do anybody foku. We NDC niya, TAA. You can't do anybody foku. You can't threaten anybody. You can't scare anybody. In fact, you don't scare anybody. Like, we are all men, we are all women. If you come with strength, we also have people who have strength. Just say, the reason MPP was quiet when you guys were doing all you were doing was that we were the party in power. And as a party in power, the eyes of the international community was on us. If we did anything, if we wanted to become violent, it will be considered as though we are suppressing people. But now that we are in opposition, we are not holding back. We are not holding back. What is this whole funny conversation that is going on? Say, nobody has a right to criticize John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. Where from it? Are we in an autocratic government or nation? Listen to what the Constitution says about expression in Ghana. And as I told you, Ghana is a constitutional nation. And Ghana is a nation that has the supremacy of the Constitution. And no individual, our Ghana that is above the Constitution of Ghana. The Constitution is supreme. This is what the Constitution says. All persons shall have the right to freedom of speech and expression, which shall include freedom of the press and other media. Underline word, freedom of the press and other media. This other media includes social media. So the kind of media that we have now, we have print media, we have social media, we have all the rest, right? So the Constitution of Ghana says, all persons will have freedom of speech and expression, which shall include freedom of the press and other media. The Constitution guarantees that the press and every individual in Ghana has the right to say anything. Every individual in Ghana has the right to say anything they want and wherever they want. Anything they want and wherever they want. That is what the Constitution is saying. So the Constitution of Ghana gives me the right.
President Kufuor to take konwa so okobe bi no say na mo man to aba mame a ni nyina ye bo afu say look, it doesn't matter who voted for you. It's about whose taxes near the ayo mine no. And Ghana no be a tax count because kota dia wa kra mo na anymore Malcolm cry. You charge you NHIL. You charge you COVID levy. You charge you get fund levy. You charge you tourism levy. Sika no obi atuabi. And to me kaza na mahama na bentina ne mo obi ankasa. Na mo no obi sika kan ho bi na your money. Whether you voted for Mahama or not, whether you voted for Akufo-Addo or not, usika kan ho. And he is accountable to you. President Otia Konyaso is accountable to you. So and everybody and democratic process no say who go school no usua social studies and na say bia civil kakra obeti ase say democratic process no, it takes every citizen
To switch on my camera and record this video and say anything I want about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and wherever I want to say it. It is for that reason that even though Twin Jonas insult and does all, he can still come to Ghana and maybe nobody will do him anything. It's because of that reason that your own Kevin Taylor is bold and says that he will be in Ghana on 7th January. I have wonder, Onukra, was he around? Did he come? And I am Kevin Taylor, and I'll be coming to Ghana on 7th. The Constitution of Ghana guarantees that. So nobody can do anybody foco. Over 8 years, what have people done? You NDC people done to Akufo-Addo? What haven't you done? When you go to Volta region, people call them Togbe Sekle and the rest. When you go anywhere, people tag them with people that they shouldn't be tagging him with. You NDC people, didn't you tag Akufo-Addo with Sewa Broni and the likes? Who complained? Who said something? Because we knew, say, it was a taxpayer's money that was being used to pay Akufo-Addo. It's like you're telling me that, oh, if maybe I am a tailor and I have an apprentice, and this apprentice that I pay for the work the apprentice does, I don't have the right to criticize the apprentice. What be that? John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, by virtue of being the president of Ghana, his fuel, his food, his accommodation, and all other things are catered for by the taxes every Ghanaian pays. And we all pay the taxes. The taxes are not paid by NDC followers alone. We all take care of the president. And in as much as we take care of the president, we have a right to criticize him when we want and wherever we want, whenever we feel. And he say, at midnight that I wake up and I feel like criticizing John Mahama, the Constitution of Ghana says that I can go ahead. If it is at noon, the Constitution says that I can go ahead. If it's in the night, the same Constitution says that I can go ahead. I can go ahead. And so what are they saying? What are you saying? Somebody we have employed. And I'm going to say, campaigning on, it was a job interview that John Mahama, His Excellency, was going to. It was a job interview. He came to lobby us, and we voted for him. If we had not voted for him, he won't be president. And see, we are all going to watch him closely. Just that maybe we will not be as dirty as you guys were, because you guys were really dirty, eh? You were really dirty with your commentaries. It came to a time you guys were not holding back. You even went as far as to attack a former president of state. His Excellency, the revered John Ajekun Kufuor. Some of you even attacked him with his old age. Some of you went to say, any burning thing out in Oti wheelchair. All of those things we kept quiet. And we kept quiet. And if you now bring somebody that can barely open his eyes, you don't want us to talk about it. We will talk about it. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama can barely open his eyes. That is why every time he's wearing shade. What can you people do? Nothing. Nothing. The same taxes you pay are the same taxes I pay. And say, nothing you go feed do. Nothing. So let's stop those bragging and we will not allow you to criticize. The worst you can do, in fact, the worst response you can do is to give a response. Maybe make a assembly about John Mahama and the administration won't pay, and I say, there. What you can do is say you will give a response, but you cannot attack me physically. You cannot pick me and jail me, me, and forget about it. And so, even if the media decides to sell their conscience to to NDC and by extension the presidency and be quiet. Some of those of us who have access to social media and have large following, we will not be quiet. Every single day, we will be here. We will pass commentary on every decision John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, takes. And by extension, also, Professor Nana Jane, we will not keep quiet for her to become ineffective or inactive. We will hold her by the standard of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And if it will take using words like incompetent, do little, and the rest, we shall use it. And do your worst. If you're an NDC follower, NDC grassroots member, do your worst. We are calling your bluff. Enough of it, Aden. You think Ghana belongs to you alone? Give us a rest. Alright, this has been your favorite episode. The Political Rant with me, the voice, right here on GCN TV page. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the notification so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. Until then, bye-bye and see you in the next one.